A high school football coach takes a knee at the 50-yard line, says a short prayer with players after the game, and is fired. That's a very simple summary of a case the U.S. Supreme Court is hearing, which could bear directly on our constitutional rights. News 9's Alex Cameron sat down for an exclusive one-on-one with the coach at our Washington bureau.
Well, the case Kennedy versus Bremerton School District is all about First Amendment rights, free speech, freedom to worship, but also freedom not to worship. And Joe Kennedy's actions brought those rights into conflict.
I understand trying to protect kids, but you can't strip everybody's away by doing that.
Kennedy says his simple act of briefly giving thanks to God on the field after each game only became a concern for the school when players started joining him, raising concerns that as a public employee, his actions could be seen as the district endorsing religion or even a particular religion.
So I went back to what I originally was doing, praying by myself on the 50, and I thought that would be the end of it. They just took it a step too farther when they said, oh, but people can still see you, and they tried to remove my First Amendment rights.
Oklahoma attorney A.J. Ferrati grew up in Bremerton, knows Kennedy well, and is now part of a legal team that argues his on-field prayers were done outside of his official duties and are protected speech.
There is nothing in the Constitution that says that adults need to act like atheists when they're around kids.
The school district paints a different picture of what happened, saying players felt pressured to pray with Kennedy.
The school district here did just the right thing to respect and protect the rights of the kids and their parents.
Kennedy is optimistic the court will rule in his favor, but says he can't help but worry about the plight of free speech if it doesn't.
That's in jeopardy, and they've removed that. So right now, if that stands, that's the part that weighs on my heart.
The court's decision is likely to come in late June, and also for Oklahoma versus Castro Huerta. That's the Indian country criminal jurisdiction case being argued here tomorrow. Governor Stitt and tribal leaders will be here, as will I. At the U.S. Supreme Court, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.